That's all those two factions made, and we made the maestros. Go us.
You've been studying Swedish, Garth? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shush. I can't make witty jokes right now. I have a slight headache. And I'm tired.
Take some Tylenol, Advil, crack.
That last one might not be as helpful.
Nah, I think it will be.
I'll wake you right up.
It'll wake you right up. Fuck yeah, dude. And take some bath salts to go with it, and then
Then you eat faces.
then you'll be vulnerable to tasers, which is what they probably start using on you first. Easy clap.
Stimulants.
Okay, so now that you're here and we're ready to start, we're gonna take a 5-minute break because I gotta use the bathroom.
Of course.
And it'll give you time to get into the setup and shit, and plus Dragana's grabbing food. So yeah, 5-minute break.
Works out.
I'll make some tea.
I think I want to open my window. I think I'm gonna open my window. Yeah, let my room not be completely set on fire. Ow, my shins. Nope, that's more shit falling. Okay, cool.
Shit is such an interesting word.
Huh?
Shit is such an interesting word.
Elaborate.
Well, considering it's very commonly used as a part of the body, but it's not actually a part of the body.
Oh, you said shin. Wait, it's not part of the body? What?
No.
I thought it was that bone there.
No, that's the tibia.
Uh-huh. That's when they sometimes stab into to inject fluids or something into. I can't remember.
Yes, but you do not ever want that to happen.
Why?
Because that's considered one of the most painful things you can have happen to you.
Hey.
Intraosseous infusions are very, very, very...
So they
very
forgot my fries.
Go back
That's
and
great.
get your fries.
$1 less, so it's fine.
Just, did they give you like half a coupon
I
back or
saved a ton of
something?
money. I got a coupon back. But none of these motherfuckers tell me I can't pay with coupons anymore. It's like, bitch, you say
So
you
wait,
can pay with coupons.
they gave you a coupon back, but told you can't use them?
Yeah, it's really stupid. I mean,
That's
I can
what
still use it in other restaurants. It's not bad. It's just, listen, if they tell me I can't use a coupon, that means I'm ordering somewhere else. Very simple. I'm just thinking what I should do as a side. Probably just take bread. Boring. Oh well. But listen, I saved like $3 on this, so I can't complain. Also, hello Garth, how are you doing?
Guten Tag. I'm tired. And I forgot you were German.
I am, and also I got a free Coke with it, which was actually not in it.
The drug or the
menu.
drink?
Pepsi. The drink.
That was a very long stall. It's like, hold on, I have to find out.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Do that.
Yeah, it's okay. The fish still smells great. And I guess bread isn't that bad. I mean,
Bread.
Jesus ate it. So you know, if it's good enough for the man, it's good enough for me. No. Anyway.
My chair is super broken.
Rip.
Yeah, like
I'm
I
not
could
just
barely...
eat with my finger. I'm an adult.
Ate with only a knife. Stab your food into submission.
That's what I also do sometimes, just eat with a knife. It works, it works. You can't argue with results.
Yeah, boy.
And also, honestly, their fries aren't that good anyway.
Who is it, McDonald's?
No, it was.
That's
It's actually
McDonald's
called
delivery.
123 Pizza.
Well, first off, it's
But their
called
pizza's-
pizza. Of course, they're gonna have bad fries.
Yes, exactly. But their pizza is really bad.
Jeez.
Their fries are bad, but their burgers are really great. And also, they're the cheapest restaurant close by. So, you know, I am a struggling adult. So,
So they're catering to your exact tastes.
I mean, yeah, but now they won't take my coupons anymore, so they aren't anymore. Now let's see how this fish tastes because I'm really scared. I'll probably like wake up with some form of disease.
Potentially.
Oh, luckily, flounders have scales, so less of a risk of that.
Do you believe in miracles?
Nope.
Well, shit.
I mean, yes, I've seen a plane that crashed
It's
and
actually
got caught
good.
on fire, and every single person walked out of it, so I would 100% say I do.
Oh, cool. Why did you lie to me then?
Yeah, it's just being cynical.
Alright. The topic for the use of conversation. That's a good book.
Who are you talking to?
Myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a picture of this book now. Because a buddy of mine decided, I'm just gonna practice drawing today by drawing this cool book. So they drew a cool book. There's the cool book.
That's a really cool book.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a book.
It's
It's more of a tome or a grimoire.
I understood you as that's a thong, and I was just like, bitch, that's not a thong.
100%
I mean,
nah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm like 50% certain.
You never know, man.
What the fuck is ball lightning? My sound on? Yes, it is. How's everybody's day been?
Good.
Neat.
I'm eating questionable fish that I only paid
Yay.
€6 for. So, good day.
Questionable.
Also, I got drunk yesterday for
Nice.
free. So, good.
Nice.
I'm back.
Hey.
It's your boy.
It's a boy. Skinny penis.
Okay, I was gonna say back at it again, not that.
But the other one's so much funnier.
Oh my god, what is that from?
It's a vine. All good things are hi. All good things are from Vine. Too bad it's dead.
It had a good life.
Well,
I mean,
before
it's
Twitter.
Chris Paul, so like, rip.
I think everyone's back? I think so.
Yeah, we're all here.
Alright, there we go. And close all this faction stuff now.
I still cannot, like, I can't not be on a river in a barge when this song comes on.
What song?
This song. The currently playing song.
Oh yeah.
This is
Sorry,
the
my
getting
music is
attacked by Cajun pirates on a casino barge.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can dig up some Bastion music really quick. There's
Bastion
some
music,
good
got that.
ones.
Bastion music, it's like welcome to the old west, but also magic.
I don't hear anything.
Well, I didn't play it yet. Hold on.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, tell me if that don't inspire some Western themes.
Yeehaw. Anyways.
Alright, well, we're using this as we're using recap music now. So let me just turn it down a bit because we're loud. But, way too dramatic. Way too dramatic. But it's good enough. So, you know, we all... What happened last time?
We shouted at each other.
You
In a
did
nice
shout
way.
at each other. You politely shouted at each other. Fair enough.
I cried.
You did cry.
We did, we kind of had a kiss and make up moment, and Karis went to go talk to
Kissing.
Nevi. Yeah, shush. Karis went to talk to Nevi, kind of got shit out of luck on that one, unfortunately. And we met Alex of... Shit, where did Heartlands? There we go.
The Heartland.
Yeah.
There's only one province that does that, and so...
Unless you're Chadamir or a wannabe.
Well, she doesn't even say
Indeed.
province, she says town she's from.
Ah, so you're a small town wannabe as well.
Look, she actually does have like a full name, she just doesn't say it because, like, everyone related to that besides her is basically dead. So yeah, it's not good memories.
What a way to live on in their memory. Keep
I'm
their
going to
memory alive
stab
by
you.
forgetting their
She knows it, she just doesn't say it.
whatever, man.
But for the sake
train
of,
your
like,
people.
fairy deals and stuff, Chedmere Froststone works. Anyways. And yeah, we met Alex, and then I think we ended just, like, heading back to Town Hall, right?
Yeah, so I didn't end up typing that story out because, again, too much sleep is just as bad as no sleep. Yeah. Hold on, I'm responding to an email from my Blizz Punch. Which says respond immediately, so I'm doing just that. On Friday. Funny thing, I have a midterm on Friday, which is the shit. This is when I have to work, so I have to go take my midterm, hopefully finish it fast as fuck, and then go back home, get my friend's car, and then drive down to where I need to go to get on a shuttle, and then get driven over to the convention center.
You're gonna build a shuttle?
Get on a shuttle.
Okay.
Good job, IGN, 10 out of 10.
Okay. Okay, so. Alright. Damn. Auto corrected shit. Alright. Da-da-da. Okay. Email properly responded to. Go me. Look at me adulting.
Proud of you, honey.
It's disgusting. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so what ended up happening is you guys, grabbed your respective people who need to come back, and then you guys went back to City Hall. And what the short story the long and short of it, would have come down to, would have just simply been, like, not Mira, but her boss, the other liaison seeker, would have just ushered you guys inside. And would have asked, like, or he would have told you that there'll be questions later, but for the time being, we're just trying to get the town sorted. And I have shit to do. So you guys just stay here.
Sit down, shut up.
Basically. I don't need any more problems, so just stay here so I know you won't be one.
Fair enough.
So, let me change the music. I have the fucking Jeopardy theme listed on here. I'm like, oh yeah.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
You can play that on Garth's turn.
Fuck you.
That's pretty funny to witness.
And fuck you.
That's a rip if I've ever heard one.
Oh jeez, why is Fred so quiet on my end?
Yeah, it's quiet for me too. I just boost everyone's volume.
Yeah, but he's at like
Boosted.
200% and he's still pretty quiet.
I recently changed all of the settings to make it so that I don't blow someone's ears out.
Fair enough.
I don't think you're ever in danger of that in the first place. Is the thing though.
No, but I've read online that you're supposed to have your hardware settings as close to your Discord.
Honestly,
settings.
suddenly everyone turned really quiet for me, but Fred, I can't even fucking hear you anymore. I'll just really quickly log off. Hold on.
I just. Oh, okay.
All right.
Like before, I had like my headset volume at like 20, 30 or something like that. So now it's at like 50, and I just reduced everyone except Fred down. So probably healthier to some degree.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was fine before Garth joined. It's your fault. Now I can't even hear you anymore.
That's because I'm not talking.
Okay.
Is this any better?
Not
really.
particularly, but
I hear you just fine.
I'll deal with it, don't worry.
These people are losing it.
Probably.
yeah, that is very true. I am a sociopath. Psychopath? Whatever.
Psychopath means you can care about people close to you. Sociopath it means you don't understand how to care about people.
Oh, okay, psychopath then.
One is made, the other is born.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, you guys are brought to your back up to that area where Mira was personally herself putting beds and stuff. You guys sort of just sat down there. Someone says they'll handle your cart, bring it to one of the nearby. I guess it's a stable / storing area. And yeah, just sort of left there. 10 minutes or so past 15. And eventually, like, a Seeker and Slayer duo enter your guys' room and just sort of, like, ask for the details. Like, what the hell happened, because apparently you guys are key witnesses.
Can I make a drawing of Renault?
Sure.
I don't know what the other dude looks like. He just disappeared.
You did go fast as fuck.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so what information do you guys give the Seeker and Slayer? The combination.
Everything I know.
Yeah, like, we don't have any reason. Yeah, no, we don't have any reason to withhold.
I don't know. Maybe you guys are trying to be sneaky or some shit.
Yeah. Nah, it's better if they know.
Aldrich would probably wait for Marshall to give his account and sort of either damage control or fill in the blanks.
Accurate.
Control. That is accurate. So you give them the drawing, you give them whatever reports of accuracy you can give, and the Seekers that go sort of Slayer's like what, like sort of looking at the Seekers' notepad as they do so every now and then. But you know, eventually the questions get answered, and then they just sort of begin to leave. At which point Connor does remark like, I'm not gonna go through the scene because I want to get to the actual game, but he does remark like whether or not you guys are allowed to leave. And the Seeker and Slayer sort of look at each other, and then they respond in that, in technicality, they do not advise you guys walking around town, especially after you guys were the targets of an assassination attempt. That being said, you know, you guys are allowed to leave and do stuff, but the town is in like a very hectic state. So they say like a lot of like businesses are probably closed down right now if you guys are trying to do anything for that. And taverns and bars are either going to be filled to the brim or closed entirely. Yeah, a lot of shit's going down right now. The town's in a bit of havoc. But the Slayers are doing their best to assuage everyone, calm them down.
Is there anything we can do to help?
The Seeker, like, sort of closes their notebook and then just sort of, like, you can tell they want to say something, but then the Slayer just, like, cuts them out. No. And then they both leave.
Wow.
You guys are not high on the Slayer's, like, list right now.
Thanks,
You're high on
Slayer.
their shit list, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense. We're there out of necessity, and that's about it.
basically.
Probably a
Could
little bit
I
less.
could I cast sense emotion on a dude who wanted to say something to me?
Just how? It's just like an instant action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Click
Still
on
in
sense
twins.
emotion because I don't. Yeah, I don't remember what the details are for sense emotion. As a action, blah, blah, 1030 feet, prevailing emotion. Okay. Prevailing emotion. Hesitance. Yeah. A bit of fear. Not like they're afraid of you, but just like general fear.
Having a bad time. Having a bad time.
When they leave, who leaves first?
The Slayer sort of holds the door for the Seeker, so that means the Seeker would have left first.
And the Seeker said we should do something, or the other one? Like, who am I sensing right now?
You're sensing the Seeker, and neither of them said to do anything.
Okay.
They pointed and said they don't need your help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Shorthand for sit the fuck down.
You guys are allowed to walk around town. It's not like you're under arrest or anything, but they just advise against it. Because
Only complete
people that-
morons will be walking around after almost being assassinated. Who wants to go shopping?
well, they did tell you most, like nearly all.
I was
shopping
making a
doesn't-
joke. I got you.
No jokes here. Only bad. I only want blatantly bad jokes.
Well,
No
Fred.
good subtle jokes. You need blatantly bad ones. So, let me turn the music here back to town music of some sort. No, too happy.
So,
And then, not care more in music. It's too much.
Yeah.
No, it's called that music. Shut up. Yeah, I think we have the Novograd music. So let's go back to that. Yeah. So now this is me out of game as GM. What's first on your guys' list? Huh?
oh no.
Find Mira.
Screw her. I want to go see Preston.
Screw him. I want to go see Mira.
Well, you guys need to decide out of game as a group which one you're gonna do first.
Preston was the guy in charge, I want to say.
The
Preston
blacksmith.
was the blacksmith.
Oh, the blacksmith. Damn it.
The noble blacksmith.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
He's sort of
Chris-
pompous.
Oh yeah, I wrote I wrote Preston, Fancy Smith, bit of an ass.
He's a bit of an ass.
Yeah.
You're not wrong in thinking that.
He probably has.
What you talking about, Garth?
Yeah, he is perfectly normal and noble.
It's like late in the day or night, isn't it?
At this point, it'd be hitting like 3 o'clock.
Oh, never mind.
Maybe like 2 o'clock, actually. With the talk. Yeah, I think 2 o'clock, yeah.
2-ish. Okay, yeah, we could probably go with Preston.
That being said, like, it's not like significant progress has been made for Preston. You literally talked to him hours ago.
Hey Preston, how's it going? It's like I started drawing schematics, kinda.
It's more like he sat down for 30 minutes and finished his fucking teeth.
Accurate.
But you guys so rudely interrupted.
What? Well, why do you want to go visit Preston?
Because I want to get the stuff done.
You want to like go get like the ores and stuff for him?
Yes.
Yes. Could do that. We could talk to Mira. I'm great at decision making.
Yeah, again, this is entirely on you guys. Like, I don't care one way or the other where you guys are going.
I'm down for getting ore. I'm down for getting the seekers out of the shitter, so we can get some favors. Find out where the tree is or where Gallagher is. Yeah, pretty much anything. Because the rest of my agenda I can do along the road, so to speak. So you guys do you.
How about we just roll for it Oh, I will flip the coin. So just choose one or two.
Sure, whatever one.
I mean, are you okay with that?
Whatever.
I mean, he's here for a shorter time. We should probably just do his thing.
That is also a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna be here for, like, a couple hours.
I honestly forgot that because I'm retarded. So,
Memory.
I mean, it sounds like it's been like 30 minutes anyways, so we're probably not going to be able to make any progress there regardless.
up to you guys.
Let's just go to him. We're wasting
Yeah.
time.
let's go visit Preston. If we can't do anything there, then, oh no, we waste a couple in-game minutes, basically. And then we can go talk to Mira. So, Preston!
I mean, wouldn't Mira be here with us?
Not here.
Because, like, she's supposed to be our liaison.
She was
Well, you guys have the other liaison as well, and he's the one that
She
ushered you
was
guys
looking
in.
down the crime scene last time, so
So, you guys begin leaving, to which many Seekers and Slayers are just sort of confused, I guess? For, at least in the Seekers' case. The Slayers honestly don't really care, and you can sort of tell that, yeah, they don't like you. Whatever. And you guys begin going, I think it was like, what, 10, pushing 15 minutes away, towards Preston's tall standing abode with its smithy worked on the outside of it. You guys pull up. This part of town is much quieter because this isn't where, like, refugees isn't the term for them, the best term for them, but it's the best one I got, are sort of hanging around. They're usually hanging around the lower ends of the town, so around here, still a lot of hustle and bustle, but quieter, much quieter in comparison. And so you guys pull up to Preston's tall, noble estate. And I guess you guys knock on the door? Question mark?
Yeah. Tippy tip tip tap.
That's why I use the door knockers and then just hurt my hand. Worth it. And then opening up the door is not Preston, but it's a woman dressed in, surprise, surprise, servant attire. Can I help you? And then she sort of looks you up and down, and then she stops on Marsha. It's like, oh. She just opens the door more. Would you like to come in?
Yes, that would be great. Thank you very much.
And she nods her head and just sort of holds the door open as you guys come in, and closes it. You guys are brought into it is a literal sitting room, a literal waiting room. And in regards to that, she says, please wait here. And then she goes off some far set of staircases that go up, up, and up, up. And then, you guys sit there. Another servant does come out and bring some tea.
This guy's got a lot of servants.
He's a
How do
fucking
you
noble.
know?
I mean,
He's a noble. What do you expect?
I mean, like, He's a guy that does blacksmith. I figured he'd be, like, self-reliant even if he's a noble, but
Don't be so narrow-minded. So yeah, someone brings out some tea for you guys. They didn't really bother to ask you what sort of tea you wanted, but they bring out some tea of an unknown sort. Whether or not you guys consume is up to you. It's poison. No, I was kidding.
It's just
but a few
straight.
yeah,
Just kidding. It's the shadow.
Shadow Man. Yeah. No, you guys are marked again, sorry to tell you. But yeah, eventually Preston does come down. It's dressed in the same attire that you guys first saw him. Again, it's lounging attire for a noble, which is saying it's fancier than a lot of other people's normal attire. Still. But he comes down. and he just sort of regards all of you as you walk close. You know, it's not nobly to shout across the room for conversation.
What up?
Yeah, so he comes up with the tidies, and he gives you a nod, and the rest of you. To what do I owe the so soon pleasure?
Just give him a bow. Oh, Master President, we're here to get the order for you.
You are immensely rapid, I will say.
Assassination attempts tend to speed things up.
He gives you like a weird, peculiar look. Ah. You were the ones almost assassinated, I see. Well, that would certainly explain a lot of hustle and bustle, and that certainly explains why you're here now. You think for a moment. If that were the case, then I have a place in mind, I have people in mind, but if you want it done so rapidly, there would probably be an expediency charge on their end. Assuming that's
probably
fine.
Be met.
Assuming that's fine, then. Let me go get my letter. He turns and begins going back upstairs. A few moments pass, and then someone's really happy outside. Anyways, a few moments pass, and then he comes back down. Letter with a, you notice, fine, noble wax seal right there. He comes back down and just goes up to you, Marshall, and hands it to you with one hand. We've been making a trip out of town towards the Margin Claw in the northwest. Just follow the road. It should be, honestly, the first and only town in that direction. Do you understand?
I understand. And who are we looking for?
You'll be looking for a dwarf, unsurprisingly. Last I recall, he was one of the, not top managers, but definitely one of the upper officials on the outer end of the Dwarven trading post. He goes by the name of Regis.
Regis.
How far away is it?
Do you have horses?
Yes.
With horses, I imagine you could probably make it, nearly a day there, nearly a day returning back. Although if you leave now, definitely you'll get there at night. I will tell you that. He pulls out a watch. Definitely by night.
Where could someone get one of those, by the way?
Contacts, shops in the south,
Alright.
stuff like that. You're not from around here, are you? He says, regarding you.
Take a guess.
I don't know, you certainly have the attire for it, he says with a sneer.
Accurate.
You're a Northerner, I can tell.
Yeah.
Regardless, Regis, the town next over.
Let's get up and give him a bow. Thank you. We will be back in as soon as possible.
Take your time. I still need to do more designs for, and he looks at Aldrich, this one. And when you get to Straego, do your best not to make a scene. Those dwarves are quite conservative.
I'd like. I will try.
I suppose that is all I can hope for. So it's Regis, and then
Hey, I spelled it correctly.
Straego.
Oh, no, dang it.
Yeah,
That
there you
one,
go.
right.
Straego.
Would I know anything about dwarves and like how to get on their good side when you're not one of them?
When you're not one of them, I would not have a room background from. Well, room background, just say how deep the knowledge goes. But I can definitely give you like immediate superficial knowledge.
Ale.
Speaking Dwarvish.
It's very much in the case of the French. Speak Dwarvish only if you're confident that you could speak it right. If not, you're just butchering their tongue, and they don't like that.
Fair enough.
I was raised by a dwarf.
Yeah, so you speaking Dwarvish will be fine. But like some other schmuck, I don't even know who. I think Seema speaks Dwarvish.
I do.
Yeah, Cheddar speaking Dwarvish is probably nowhere near the same proficiency as you speaking Dwarvish.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially since Cheddar can't even communicate normally in common, so you know, might not be the best. But yeah, speaking Dwarvish when you can competently speak it, it shows that you understand their culture to a certain degree. A lot of Dwarvish, how to say, parlance speak is very driven by nuance. Not to say it's not like a fairy sort of nuance. It's more like it's like some languages have this. It's sort of knowing who you're speaking towards. Like the way you speak to a friend uses literal different words than the way you're speaking to an official or I don't know, the fucking leader of a faction, you know, something like that. The words you use, like, actually, wait, why am I saying this? Actually, is literally derived in Romance languages sometimes. Saying like, hello you, or you there to a friend versus you there to like a random stranger are two different phrases. So Dwarven culture is very much based on knowing your place, which brings me to the next point. Don't overstep your boundaries. That is very, very bad. Dwarves are very much, there's no social ladder mobility, so to at least not much, in deep Dwarven cities. You're sort of stuck where you are. Very stone set in a literal sense. So, yeah, don't make a scene. Don't overstep your boundaries, especially as a non-dwarf. That being said, Dwarven training outposts and training, like, training posts in general, cities, not cities, towns, they're pretty loose as far as dwarves come. That's not to say they're, like, actually loose by provincial standards, but loose by Dwarven accounts. A cultural melting pot of sorts. So the dwarves you meet in these training posts are going to be far on the other end of the spectrum than dwarves you would meet deep in their own cities.
Because they've been interacting with other people that are not dwarves, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And dwarves, at least the ones in the training outposts, are immensely business-minded. That's literally their entire purpose of being here on the surface, is to get ahead via business and then make a name for themselves back down below. So they're immensely business-minded. So just sort of keep that in mind.
How does that tie in with what the tradesperson in the store back in, or was it? Can't remember the town.
Rivercrest?
Rivercrest, yes. He told me not to go to the mountain. If I'm going to the mountains, not enter as a merchant.
Yes. So going into you guys aren't these trade posts aren't necessarily into the mountains. You're not going into dwarven cities and civilization. You're sort of talking to one of their outreach posts meant for trading. So this is a bit of a different scenario.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys might be going underground for this trading, but you're not going deep underground. In this case, like, you're not passing any borders for this. This is like going to like the DMZ rooms in between North and South Korea. You know, there's one side, there's the other side. Here's a room in which it is technically neither side. So, you know, you're not crossing any borders yet. So you don't have to pay off tariffs and stuff like that. Well, not tariffs. You do have to pay tariffs. Yeah, you have to pay taxes to go in. Tariffs are just something, you know, you're going to have to feel when you pay for stuff. Just like in real life. That's what my midterm Friday was about. Tariffs. Lots of tariffs. So, yeah, but obviously, dwarves have access to a lot of shit the service doesn't have. So, you know, them applying tariffs is sort of what you gotta deal with. Because you literally can't get it anywhere else. Monopoly. The end.
Yay!
Yeah, so that's the up and low of the
Dwarven socialism.
Dwarven socialism.
Jonas and the Forge Comrade.
They are a bit socialist in a sense. Like, the fact that they don't fully monopolize and charge out the fucking ass for, like, very specific exports is a courtesy from them, honestly. So things like these fancy ores you're looking for, that, my friends, is in your advantage.
It's underground Sweden. I'll sit right at home.
That explains Snowfall a bit. Anyways, being right there with the margin clause. There is also a thing between the margin clause and the margin talons. The margin talon dwarves are significantly more kind and outgoing, as in literally going outside, than the margin claw dwarves. That being said, the margin claws are bigger, and from more of it, their cities go deeper. So, in terms of trade, they're the better one, which is why you're getting sent there by Preston.
So, which dot would be the dwarven city?
Let's see. If I'm gonna give you a circle, I'm not gonna give you a dot, because Preston didn't give you. he didn't mark on your map like a quest giver would in like Skyrim or something.
He doesn't have like a map by chance. Doesn't seem
I
like
mean, he probably has a map somewhere inside, but he just doesn't care.
Shadowbear needs to install an add-on so she gets that yellow arrow she can follow around.
Yeah,
she needs to get a GPS system.
Yeah, so the green circle will be roughly the region. Actually, a bit more so.
And again, the town was Regis, and we're looking for.
No.
Straego? Oh, I had it backwards.
Straego, and we're looking for
Damn it!
Regis.
That's why I wanted to ask.
My message for Regis and Straego disappeared. Where the fuck? That's weird. Oh well. So yeah, that's the what's ups. A bit less than a day there by normal travel. A bit less than a day there. Yeah, what the fuck? It doesn't show up.
Weird.
It actually disappeared. That's weird. That's weird. I wasn't even looking. Anyways, though, yeah, I will say for like if you travel fast, like fast as fuck boy, you guys would probably get there by beginning of night. Not in the middle of the night, but the beginning.
That's just like fucking booking it on horses.
Yes.
Those horses would be tired as fuck.
I mean, horses have time to rest already, so.
We could wait until the morning, let this situation die down a little bit.
Yeah. What if we
Might be
also
easier
be-
to leave.
if we rush it the next day? Could we get it done before sundown the next day if we just left at sunrise?
So if you booked it there, so morning next day, say like 6 a.m. You booked it, you get there, and you're trying to see if you can get there before the next day's sundown or the same day sundown.
No, I'm saying, is it possible for us to ride there, grab the stuff,
Yeah.
ride back in one sunrise, or sunrise to sunset in one day?
Conclude our business, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. If
Um,
not, it's fine. We'll work around it.
I think you probably get back after sunset.
But like not.
You can conclude it all on the same day, but not between sunrise and sunset, even with fast travel. Fast travel.
Okay, so kind of no matter how we dice it, we're gonna probably end up camping it at some point. Maybe.
I mean, no, you don't have to camp out there, but you guys are allowed to travel at night. It's up to you.
Right.
It's just that, like, by Preston's words, you just literally have to follow the fucking road.
Yeah.
So you aren't gonna get lost unless you deviate from the road, in which case it's your own fault.
Okay, so what do we want to do then?
Wouldn't we have passed it when we got to town?
There are other roads that lead to here.
Okay.
There's not just the road leading north. No, there's multiple roads leading to this town. The main road, I'm not gonna misnomer for on my end way back. The main roads are the ones you guys take. There are other roads and stuff. There's one main road slot leading into town. But there's other like.
And this is
shitty
just like basically getting
Alright,
on the
alright.
country road. Okay.
How about we leave first thing in the morning? We take some time to look around for Mira, see if she wants to come, or if it's a bad idea for her to come. And then we have a good amount of travel time without getting ambushed by dark, evil creatures in the night.
Entire day. It's like 3 p.m.
I will
Yeah.
say that Mira, you guys could logic through this. She's not leaving town.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Find her. It's the day. It's like think it's 3 p.m. if I'm right.
At this point, yeah, it's 3 p.m.
Yeah.
We could camp it out as well, if that's what you want.
Just go right now. Easy clap.
I'm up for an excursion.
I mean, I want to find Mira.
Then let's go find her.
You guys are looking for one seeker in a town flooded with seekers right now, so you guys are gonna have to either describe to me how you're gonna locate a single Mira, or luck.
I mean,
It's your choice.
the simplest is probably go back to the place that I definitely know the name of.
What, the city hall?
Thank you! I knew the word hall was in it. Yeah, probably go back to City Hall, start there. If people say, nah, she isn't in, then it's like, I suppose we could ask
We
like, where's an outpost?
I mean, we did ask before we left.
Yeah.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Let's just go with luck. Let's see if we find her.
Roll me 1d100, one of you.
You do it, Dragana. You wanted to find her. There you go.
So,
We could find Carl.
Come at me,
so
Carl.
you guys are going back around 2-3 times, and like you sort of stop at places you think there are seekers everywhere. So like me saying look, going to a place a seeker would be like the dumbest thing I could say. You guys go back to the place of the assassination, as awkward as that is. But hey, it's not like you're the criminals in that, right? So you guys go back to it, and you don't see Mira, but you do hear Mira.
She's just shouting at people.
And you can actually hear her. She's inside the inn, and when you guys turn in, she's questioning Carl.
Oh,
Oh,
son
God.
of a bitch, of course, Carl!
No. I'm telling you. His face melted. It melted. Yeah. Melted. Yeah. Are you drunk right now, sir? No. Okay, a bit, but not to the point where it's affecting my vision.
He's actually not lying.
She turns. Oh, thank the gods.
Hi.
Stick around, sir. I'll have more questions for you later. Try buy a drink, as long as it doesn't affect your vision. Deal.
Just whistle over to Carl. Do the eye thing. I see.
You realize that he lied and that his vision is affected by drunkenness right now? He just squints and looks at you. Well, you're wearing your shirt right now, right?
Pull the shirt up.
Without the shirt, he's
Dude, can I buy a drink for someone right now? Sure. Let me buy you a drink, big half shirt guy.
Man, that guy's unbelievably wasted.
And then he sets some coin down at the bar, and then Vermin puts out 2 drinks of unknown substance. Here you go. Please don't kill me.
Just take it. Squint.
He like shrivels under your gaze while holding a really shitty weak smile.
Flinch at him a little. Then walk away.
He points back and like he spills his drink. Like he turns his drink sideways, like sort of like holding his arm in front of his like chest, like block, and then like some of the drink spills out on the ground. And then Vermin goes, "Hey, sorry." He starts drinking the thing. Now that was amusing. I'm sure you guys already got questions, so and she puts her notepad away. I'm not gonna bother questioning you guys.
It turns
Why are you
out,
guys here?
yeah, Reynolds turned into an assassin.
So the reports have been saying.
Did you have any idea, like,
Yes, I let an assassin into my own fucking city. Yeah, that's exactly it. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
no, I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. Seems so normal. And then he killed my friend. Almost.
That's the point of an assassin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Face melters usually are.
Mm. How are you doing?
I'm having a hell of a day right now, I'll tell you that.
Working. I'm really sorry. I feel very responsible for this whole thing.
Yeah, you and me both. So I'm trying to get this shit sorted as quick as I can before shit starts going down.
Can we help in any way?
I don't know. Stay out of trouble.
What would you need be done right now?
Unless you can literally calm an entire city who may or may not like the Seekers anymore, I doubt you can help.
Would
I
it
mean,
help if we took a vacation from the city for a day or two?
Might.
We
You
could
guys already
have a
answered questions and stuff, yeah? So... as long as you guys are coming back?
That's the plan.
I'm sure it'll give some people peace of mind.
What have you been telling everyone?
I haven't been telling anyone anything. I've been trying to just ask too many questions for them to ask. Take a... she looks logic. Vacation? Whatever, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing shady things. We're grabbing ore for his weapon. I gesture over at Marshall.
Sure, whatever. I was there for that. Whatever. Do what you want. Hopefully by the time you guys get back, we'll have a more strict lockdown going on, and people will be a bit more content. That, or the place is gonna, like, potentially catch rebellion, and then the Slayers are gonna kill a bunch of people. One or the other.
I mean, is there anything we can do to help calm the people?
Not piss them off. Don't do magic. Don't worship fell gods. I don't know.
What? No, a gladiator fight would probably not be a good thing, actually.
I was about to say, how about we do a gladiator fight about the Seekers and Slayers?
I think that would be a great idea.
I mean, it would be a distraction.
Seekers versus Slayers. The Slayers will win every gladiator fight.
Not if I am on the Seeker side.
You need someone to champion your cause, no?
That's not how Seekers operate.
Maybe,
it would-
you know, to change some operational procedures.
You could
I'm
say-
not a higher up, okay? You pitch that to my bosses, go ahead. But for the time being, I'm boots on the ground, and I just need to figure out if anyone in town that Reynolds been working with for the past couple of days were just working with him or working with him.
You ever met him before now?
I met him the same time I met Karis, and she like points her pen over at, or Quill over at Karis' direction.
Paid his fucking room. He paid for my shirt.
Were you working with him? Were you working with him?
Do I remember him mentioning anyone he was working with?
No. Water's good.
Hey, Mira, is there a thing like, honorable seeker?
She raised an eyebrow. Huh?
I mean, we don't have to ask your bosses if we can do a gladiator fight in the name of the Seekers, if, you know.
I mean, if the gladiator fight goes bad, and you say it's in the name of the Seekers, you're gonna fuck us even more? And the other thing is, if that fight breaks out into a riot, you'll be killing, like, literally every rioter, because the Slayers are gonna, like, slice them down. Like, we're, like, one step away from military lockdown. And at that point, it's not in our hands, as you put justice yourself, it's in the Slayers. And trust when I say, the Slayers have a really simple method to their lockdowns.
Ergo the
So,
nail.
like, go and grab her shoulders. Just like, how about we use their own methods?
You're gonna kill everyone here.
Nah, just you know, make a show of it.
You're gonna make a show of killing everyone here.
I'm not talking about death, Mira.
Well, then you don't really understand the Slayers, because, you know, that sort of implies death. That's why they don't operate without our go-ahead most of the time. And why they're a last resort most of the time.
Damn it.
They're not a police force, Cares. They're a killing force. We're the police force, and she just reserves herself. We're the first line,
Anything?
they're the last.
Am I correct in assuming that the next step for the Seekers would be damage control, and the
Yep.
potential second step would be trying to rebalance the factional influence?
To a degree for that, yeah.
So, if something were to happen to the Slayers that was embarrassing, would that be in your favor?
To a degree... Listen, if the people lose faith in the Seekers, we still have the Slayers to slice them down. If people lose faith in the Slayers and the Seekers, then they'll think they'll be able to do whatever they want.
Fair point.
And then they'll still get sliced down.
What if... I have ice cream in my mouth, sorry. What if we embarrass the Slayers,
I
and
was
then
about to
the
say, don't
Seekers...
embarrass us more. Like, we're already up shit creek.
No.
So...
We embarrass the Slayers, and you come and embarrass us.
This isn't like... That's not how it works.
Yes,
It doesn't direct attention like that.
these all seem like
People in the map believe whatever they want to believe.
They'll believe that
don't
just
you-
everyone is incompetent.
Exactly. Which is sort of what we don't want. I'll gladly take the Slayers looking better than us if they can keep the people. And as of right now, the threat of the Seekers is better than the actual blade of the Slayers. My bad. I'm so tired. So...
Did
It's like three names.
names?
Best case scenario, we crack this thing, find this person who's connected, give credit to the Seekers, restore faith.
Yes. Also, that town thing. You know, the town? And she just sort of like
We're working
looks
on
around the town. That would also go a long way. Especially if you could pitch it in our favor. I don't have problems with Slayers. That being said, I sort of need the Seekers to not lose right now. Because if we go down, that's bad. Especially for my job future. So, don't let it happen. Listen, I honestly am just really tired of this day, but do what you want. And if anything, you didn't hear it from me.
Gotcha.
Have you eaten anything today?
I've had some sweetbread.
That's
I give her-
no. That's not food.
And just like,
I chose a man. I don't have time. I will have to leave and go back to City Hall like within the hour with all these reports. And she holds up her notepad.
I know, but you can eat on the way. Just
No, I can't. She shakes her head with a weak smile. No, I can't.
I
I
take
said
out.
run to City Hall. Cares.
I take out some bread and just stuff it in her mouth.
Rude.
Give her girl some warning before you do that. Because now it's on the ground.
I pick it up and eat it. That's wasteful.
Cares, you're
She
being
was-
very rude.
Just good luck, okay?
It's not very nice to shove something in people's mouth without consent.
She mere smirks at that. That's
Accurate.
a different thing entirely, but you know, thanks.
Oh, I thought that was what we were talking about all along.
What? Oh my
my
gosh. She has like a faint blush and just looks away and sort of twiddles on her heel a bit. Is that what your vacation's about, huh?
Jesus.
Would you like to know?
I'm
No.
leaving.
It doesn't appear to be raining.
Oh,
When?
Chandler, this is like rubbing the bridge
Oh,
of her
God.
nose. Like, holy fuck.
I'm face palming and just.
Cares doesn't know about the rain thing, do they?
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll take what I can get right now. Alright. I gotta get
I thought
going.
you said you were not hungry, though.
I'm not.
No, it's a phrase, Marshall. It's not literal fruit.
But I'm sure there's fruit in Dwarf Town. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, just lean over. There is someone else with Carl, and I do not trust him.
She pages through reports. Earl?
I don't know. He never said his name. But they ran here right before the assassination happened.
I'll keep an eye on him. I'll keep an eye because they're legal pad. I'll keep an eye on him. Or tell some people to keep an eye on him. Don't worry, Marshall.
Can Chetamir hang back like for a second after they leave?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, she just wants to clarify that fucking Carl situation a little bit.
So you explain that to her.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll not write that on the report.
Yeah, it's. I feel bad for Carl, but I just didn't want you wasting your time.
I wasn't, don't worry.
Yeah, I figured.
Have a safe trip.
Thanks. Good luck.
Take care of Karis from you.
Will do.
You leave and you can just have your, like, just looking at her notepad, just, and then you guys leave the blazing beacon.
Good job. You remember the name.
Oh, I go to my room and pick up my stuff, I guess.
Okay. Grab your shit.
And some adventuring gear. I
Here's
say,
a memory aid for you, Garth. Do not blaze your bacon.
Fucking hell.
Oh, wait,
Fuck it. But that's not what you should be. Never mind.
You know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I gotta think about it.
I don't get that.
Yeah, Marshall's infinite wisdom. He doesn't get it. Alright, so you guys got your shit.
I would
Yes.
say just bye to Vermin. Like, you know, I'm leaving, sorry.
I've worked this bar by myself for years. Don't worry.
I know.
I'll use my loud voice if I have to. Don't worry about it.
You need anything from Dwarf Town?
Nope.
Alright. Like,
Have a safe trip, Karis.
We'll see.
Hello, sir. What can I get for you? Just as you're leaving. Bearman is dwarf-like, in your own opinion. In his business sense, at least.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the dwarves don't have a cool Texan accent, so, moving on.
Just kidding, he's the Shadow Man, you're poisoned.
Yeah. I love how this is like a thing that can...
It's a thing now.
Everyone can be the Shadow Man now. This is like me crossing the line and giving you guys a mimic. Now anything can be a mimic. Except it's people.
Aye, it's a wee mimic.
It's a little mimic. So, you guys grab your cart. You grab your horses from the assigned. I was about to say stabulary, but that's not a stable.
Stable?
Yeah, stable.
I think you're constabulary.
Yeah, constabulary, but that's like a non. There's no like stabulary without the con. I don't think that's a word. But
No,
yeah,
I
stable.
don't think so.
So yeah, you guys grab your ship from the stables. You grab Shiggy, which is literally outside of the blazing beacon.
How is
Oh,
she?
the Shiggy.
Yeah, it's
My
Karis' horse name.
Oh.
How is
Oh.
she?
We killed Shiggy and ate her for food. So
Is she excited that she's meeting the other horses again?
She is to a slight degree.
bro, none, chilling. You, none.
Job's a job for her. She's had other other horses that she's worked with, so it's nothing amazing. But you know, better in a group than alone, in her experience. So you guys round up. In the case of, let's see, Noah's still missing, so MIA Noah, rip. Same for Nevi. In the case of Owen and Danaway, it's up to you, Aldrich / Fred, whether they come with, they stay here, etc., etc.
Danaway can come, Owen will stay.
Okay. Okay, dokie, boss. Danaway, you go grab Danaway from your guys' abode on the top corner of the city hall. Connor is staying. He's gonna work on. He's going to attempt. He himself is not particularly optimistic about the outlook, but he's gonna attempt to find a vaccine, quote unquote, something for the town. He's immensely doubtful, but he said he's had weirder shit happen, so he's gonna try.
Does he? I don't think Chandler could really help, but does he want help?
He tells you, do you think you could help?
Maybe that's just a second set of eyes, but yeah, you could probably get most people for that.
Well, there you have it. What are you guys off to? This is like outside of City Hall. It's like you guys are rounding up the car, hitching the horses. He sort of comes out and just like crosses his arms. Straego. Never heard of it.
Northwest of here, day's ride. Dwarven outpost, I gather.
Trading post.
Yeah, getting some ore for Marshall's project.
Right, the axe. Do me a favor while you guys are going out there.
Name it.
Sure.
Food, alcohol, try to get some. Much as you can.
Certainly.
This town doesn't exactly have any supply runners coming to it right now. So you guys can be the next best thing. And you guys have such an experience delivering food and drink anyways, so it'd be right up your alley.
Do you have anything specific you can think of that you would need for your stuff?
I have samples already. I have some shit in my bags. If there's a temple there, Pagan Forgebringer temple, dwarves tend to have it. See if you can get some blade. Nothing big. Something small. Scalpel-like. Get it blessed by there. I want to see how this pathogen reacts to holy weapons. And rather than asking Ara to try to bless my fucking weapons every damn second, I'd rather just have a magical holy weapon anyways. So see what we can do for that. No hard feelings if you don't. I could literally ask Ariana to bless my weapons every second. I certainly should be appreciative of it.
That's an interesting aspect.
This is me out of game. If you guys successfully get it, Ariana's time schedule is much more free.
I would imagine.
Yeah, so she'll be much more free to help you guys do shit.
Please get the boy some holy weapons so I can bang my boyfriend.
But, yeah, he's not asking for a long sword with a fine edge. He still wants a fine edge, don't get me wrong, but something small, a dagger would suffice. A skinning knife, something like that. Stuff like that.
A stiletto.
A filleting knife.
A filleting knife, definitely.
We can try. We can certainly try.
There aren't any temples here in town worthy enough. There's a reason for that, and it Sublis's history. And it's related to Armor, so, yeah. Anyways, though.
Okay. Forgebringer, temple, scalpel, dude.
Sure. If that's how you remember shit, sure.
Yeah, it's
that pen drop.
Hmm?
That pen drop.
Okay. So, yeah, so food, drinks, much as you can get. Connor would say he'll reimburse you.
Alright.
He says coin is no object for him and the rest of the squad. So we'll be happy to reimburse you to potentially give the place like a couple of days of proper rations to tide things over. That or several days of barely proper rations.
Something.
like that. It's something. It's something.
We could also
So yeah,
forage on the way back.
could also do that. So yeah. If there's nothing else left for you guys to do on town. Yes. Okay.
I think we're fine. I'm fine.
Thinking emoji.
I
This-
am thinking.
The 3D spinning emoji. That's spinning thinking emoji. Oh, I should get that. Oh my god, that's spinning thinking emoji 3D. Oh yeah. It's fucking great. It's so fucking good.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. I'm gonna make that an emote later.
Should we
Or
get
not
like,
an emote, but like a command.
so is it just gonna be our crew, our team plus Danaway? Is that basically it?
Yeah, so you lot Danaway.
We'll probably be fine.
Yeah, sure.
That's what they always say. Anyways,
Oh, you'll be fine.
Without any healers.
Yeah, you don't even have Nevi
is
or
Seema
anything.
not coming?
It's fine.
No,
Well,
Seema's in town.
Dick.
You'll be fine!
We'll be
You'll be
fine.
fine. You'll be fine. You'll hit dice. You'll be fine.
I
Awesome.
can technically make potions. We'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I would tell Tala that she's to train with Pavel.
You guys go back to the safe house and then you give this instruction to Tala. And then Pablo's like, this is in the main hub room, like the living room area, basically. Not the conversation room, but the one before. And then she just looks at Pavel, and then Pavel is like right next to her, like quadruple her height. And he looks down at her. And she blinks a couple of times, and he blinks a couple of times. And he gets a smirk. Hello. Oh god.
Accurate.
Do not worry. I have much experience training from Royal Guard. Okay, first 500 push-ups. 500 push-ups. She's like, no! No, sands below, take me. And then you guys depart. As she gets to like 21, 22. Hey, pick it up. Pick it up. Slowness will not help this. Go. She just keeps going slightly faster, but not significantly so. So yeah, that's what you leave Tala with. Yeah, not a lot of Royal Guards liked training with Pavel. They would much rather train with Duncan or Ariana. But hey, any port in a storm.
Well, maybe she shouldn't have lied.
Fair.
That is true.
Fair.
That is true. So yeah,